Something happened in Nollywood recently that scattered social media, and in this video you are going to get the full story with the related clips to back it up. Just make sure you stay with me till the end of this video. So this is it. Funke Akindele reportedly told Kunle Afolayan on phone, "Hey Mr. Man, don't let jealousy burn you, and don't even mention my name again." But what really happened? Because this did not happen today. Few days ago, Kunle Afolayan was speaking at a film summit, and he said something that sounded like a shade, but he didn't call any name directly.
My question is two things really. Number one is that you don't do a lot of collaborations, and number two is that I know you don't like cinema. So the question is, is that something that is going to change? Is there a reason why you haven't done a lot of collaborations in the past? And are you doing anything big for cinema soon, given the current landscape?
Okay, for cinema, you're totally wrong, because I'm one of the people who started all of this cinema gig. Even all this dancing, I started before anybody. And you can ask, I dance in London, even London. So it's not just local. And the likes of Kene are here, when I went hunting and I met the senior Kene and, Odeon Streatham, not even Greenwich, that everybody's going now. And this was 2006, actually. And we did all the runs. But see, it's draining. I want to make a film. If you guarantee me that I don't have to dance to sell that film, what are there other? We need to come up with all the strategies. How do we sell without exhausting ourselves? I don't know how Funke and the likes of them are doing it. Creating all of those kits every day, changing different costumes. I cannot. But I have stories. We have stories we've been working on for like 3 days, and like more than 4 years.
He said he wants to make a movie without dancing to promote it. And he said he doesn't know how Funke Akindele and others do it. Creating skills, changing costumes every day to push cinema movies. That statement alone started raising eyebrows. Then he said something even more shocking.
There is no competition. I don't want 2 billion in cinema. I don't want even 1 billion in cinema. Timi onile gba 10 million. And Timi,
he said he doesn't want 2 billion naira or more if he can't personally receive like 10 million naira from it. Now remember, Funke Akindele and Toyin Abraham are the current record holders of 1 billion naira and 2 billion naira box office in Nigeria. So people began to connect the dots, and this is where the real drama happened.
Well, that's something I was hoping I'll avoid, but for the benefit of our lovers, people who have reached out to say, we know you didn't mean harm. Look, I'm a product of traveling theater and traveling cinema, meaning our parents will go around streets, trying to get people to come to this theater by dancing. And I've said this before, it is great, all right? For film, over the years, I would take my children to the cinema, and then we will be pretty much dragging people to say, look, come and watch our film. And I'm saying in recent times, but for me, it's draining. And I never said anything was wrong with it. Listen, Funke called me yesterday, and all she was saying, and that is why I felt maybe there was more to it, beyond, I don't know what, she called and she said, "Oh, Mr. Afolayan, I know you don't like me, but don't mention my name in your interviews."
Was she angry or she wanted?
No, she was yelling.
Oh.
And she dropped the phone after that. And I texted her and I said, I don't know what, must have caused this, but it's fine. And I explained a few things to her, and that was it. Toyin Abraham and I spoke. And Toyin said, "Egbon, can you say that I've turned it to a skit? That I got what you're saying." And in our skit, she was saying, "People, please come and watch my film so I can make more than 10 million. The honest truth is, it was a forum, it was a film business forum. And we had the cinema operators there. And the cinema operators were asking me, "Kunle, when are you coming back to cinema?" And I said, I can't come to cinema if you cannot guarantee that I will make substantial money. Because if you make 2 million, and I will repeat it, if you make 3 billion, I said it live, Moabudu was there, ED of Census Board, a lot of people were there. And I said, let's do the maths. I've been doing this for almost 30 years. Let's do the maths. If we make 2 billion, after the sharing and the tax deduction and all of that, what will probably come to you will be maybe 500. If you have stakeholders, investors that are more than 2 or 3, what comes to you at the end of the day? So it was simple mathematics. I have absolutely nothing against Funke. And I mentioned last week I was in Kaduna at Rama Film Festival. And I was doing a masterclass and I was addressing young people. And I clearly said to them that if you want to adopt a model that I think, will work for you now, then follow Funke Akindele's model. I'm going to get the video and I'll put it. And I said, follow her model because Funke started, at a younger age. And then she did Jennifer with minimal budget.
Which was a runaway success.
Exactly. And I said, Jennifer was, and I said, from there, look at Funke's brand now. She has grown. It's a consistent growth. And what I was saying is, look, I can't do what they're doing because I feel that they have so much energy and it's working for them. As a matter of fact,
you don't have energy?
No. Listen, do you know how many things I do? I run a resort, all right? I have a cultural center in Lagos, right? I have an academy that trains people and we have partners that are not even Nigerians. So I do, but film is my core. Film gave birth to all of these other things. So I do things in the ecosystem of, cinema, film, and television. So I've asked our colleagues, I support people's project. I support people's initiative. I don't know what, got into Funke, but I have absolutely nothing against her. And I didn't say they shouldn't dance. I just said that we can have, as a matter of fact, that 3 days ago at the conference, Mohabudu said the same thing. Mohabudu said, I gave it to Funke and Toyin. But the reason why she's opening a platform, she's opening a new distribution platform. She said it's because the cinema thing, for her, she's not sure. And that is why she announced there's a film they're about to do, and they're releasing in December. But they're releasing in December, and she already announced now. And she brought together made the major cinema owners so that everybody shares the risk.
So this is it. Kunle Afolayan they reviewed on Arrest News that Funke Akindele actually called him. And according to him, she was shouting on the phone and she said, I know you don't like me, but don't mention my name in your interviews. And she dropped the call. Funke later went to Instagram and she didn't hold back, sincerely speaking. It was that serious. No allow jealousy to burn you. The sky is big for everybody to fly. That single line, that was what scattered everything. Now, pause. Let's understand this properly. Make it not be like, say, we just talk too much without analyzing it. Kunle is saying we should find better ways to market films without turning it into social media dance challenges. The other side, Funke Akindele is saying, see, don't mock my strategy because it is working for me. So, in short, we have two legends, two philosophies, and one misunderstanding. Now, this is not even about who is right or who is wrong. It is about how success in the same industry can start looking like competition instead of collaboration. But what do you honestly think? Because some people say Kunle Afolayan was indirectly throwing shots at Funke Akindele, whereas he made it clear that he wasn't doing any such of a thing, that he was only praising her and others. And on the other side, we have people who are saying Funke Akindele is also right for, coming out to defend herself. So I ask again, was Kunle Afolayan throwing shade or was Funke too defensive? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, please do well to like it, share to others so that they can get the full picture of what is happening, and make sure you subscribe for more updates. I will see you soon.